Waiting for the final seconds. And they're going to go for the Thresh. Okay, so playmaking coming through from Ignar. A lot of Thresh in his solo queue. A big famous pick for him, of course. Played against SK Telecom T1. Action over to the side of Kingzone. Many different ways you can go with this, Josh, showing some of the famous picks of Ignar. Would Gorilla actually lock it in, though? Would he consider the Leona here? They're thinking no. It might just be teamfight only for Kingzone Dragon X. They lock in the Tar.
And this is hell of a team fight that they have here. Have the tanky frontline in the Tark and the Sejuani. Cosmic Radiance to help keep everybody alive, and the engage potential from the Dazzle and the Sedge ultimate. So plenty of ways to pick people off. Can even rely on BDD to go in for a Shurima shuffle if they need to make something big happen.
Eyes on mid lane jungle. Mid lane jungle was something we criticized Trick for. I felt like his synergy with Tempt wasn't there, and Bono had a head start on that. And Peanut and BDD have only been warming up. They started the season slow, but have been on the same page. Not even have the same haircut to complement it as they roll into this series. So we'll see what can happen in the mid. If Zoe gets free time to rain down harass on the Azir, it can be good news. But this is BDD's Azir. This is Kingzone Dragon X. They've gone for a lot of scaling. They don't necessarily have the most power.
It's a win rate so far in 2018.
7.9 is overall KDA. Couple of players above 8. He needs to catch up to if he wants to be also first in roll. Not with an early visit top side.
He's wrapping around crazy, takes a bit of damage, slows down the ward, and will spot him. Doesn't flash away from the Sejuani. Will get the stun up, but can they finish him? The answer is going to be no, so we'll just go ahead and get the flash away. In the meantime, Trix visiting into the bottom lane. The Dazzle is not going to connect, and now Gorilla a bit too far forward, has to flash away. Hook comes through, however, draws him back in, and he is going to go down the Ren. Getting ready to hit. First blood goes over to Ghost.
And BBQ played that great trick at Ignar, showing the expected synergy. Holding on to the hook as long as possible was Ignar. Death sentence registers. There's the first kill to BBQ. Nice mechanics topside to interrupt.
Trick is now down into the bottom lane. He's level 6. Has the Impale ready to go. Flashes are up for both Prey and Gorilla. He's going to jump away. The Dazzle not going to connect. But they just can't get him. But actually now the hook comes down. And a Mirage is thrown in. The box comes through. They try to keep Gorilla alive, but he's still going to fall first. But not before that Dazzle goes off. Trick gets the shield, tries to stay alive to play away. And Peanut can't follow up. And now he might go down the Ren stacks. Just adding up here for Ghost. Pulls him out and will kill the Sejuani. 2-0 there in favor of BBQ. Now Crazy trying to go aggressive on Khan in the top lane. He's going to get knocked to the side. A couple more hits would finish him out. The charge comes through the heel. Comes down from Khan to try to stay in the fight, but he cannot get the kill.
He's going to live, but Kingzone got opponents. At the start of the week, they certainly would have been thinking about a free hit. Today, they're going to think about BBQ.
Ignar has been so accurate with these hooks. Now, flash forward there from Trick. Gets the Impale onto Prey. He'll try to jump away, but to no avail. He goes down. Trick finds the kill. 4-0. For BBQ so far, just 15 out here for BBQ. It very likely leads to this Infernal Drake that has just spawned. Kingzone do get their first turn of the game. They keep things close. 1,500 just about gold separating the two. But otherwise, this is a perfect game basically for BBQ so far.
Now, in name, yes. And in execution by BBQ, yes. But we have to remember, so much scaling for Kingzone as Khan is bot side.
And has TP'd down. Now it's going to be Kingzone taking priority over the Infernal Drake, at least back. Down below 2,000 HP, BBQ. See, Trick is just pushing forward. Ult comes down from the Sejuani. That's going to be a smite. Infernal Drake goes over to them now. Khan up in the front lines, gets chunked down to about half HP. Goes for the Ren stacks, can't quite kill him off. Kingzone's trying to get out of here with their life, but Prey can't do it. Tempt gets the massive hit onto the Ezreal, and he just goes down, completely deleted.
This early in the game, for that to be effectively a one-shot was massive. Cleanse is blown on BDD as well. They may have taken the Infernal, they may have the scaling, but BBQ is doing this threat.
Speaking of coming from behind, it's going to be Peanut wrapping around in the back of Crazy this time around, and I don't think there's any way he really gets out of here. No flash is available, so he will just get taken down as Khan finally gets interactive here in the game, gets the first kill on the board for Kingzone.
But it feels like BBQ are back to that famous Ivern game where it took them, 13 minutes on the Baron to actually secure the objective. The way for you to actually force Baron here won't be through the bottom lane, because we know already that Orin is losing trades to the Gangplank. It's about engineering a way to actually take the Baron as a 4. As Ghost is turning on to Khan. Does he win this, though?
A bit of damage down, but the Cannon Barrage not really set up well. He goes in underneath the turret, and he is still going to get the kill, even without the mana. Hook comes through, but he's going to use the stopwatch, but there's pretty much nowhere to go. Lantern gets thrown in. Fox comes down. He'll get flayed. That'll be the Maul. Malmortius getting the proc off.
I'm not sure he loses
actually looking
this.
to turn this one around. The Hook comes in, drags him in underneath the turret, and Khan will get taken down. Ignar barely wins.
It's not long enough for a Renset to happen that if the Zoe isn't doing the chunking, the damage isn't registering from BBQ. So they back away at least a couple of members to turn onto the Spire. Now BBQ seeing a recall, think they can push up. I know that BDD has other ideas.
I have to see the
Oh,
shuffle, and there we go. That's the massive hit. As Tempt will just delete Prey yet again. He'll be damned. It doesn't matter. You still go down. And just like that, the turret folds as well. Kingzone pushed back in underneath the inhibitor.
Yeah, Kingzone were looking for an issue.
Tempt still trying to siege up, trying to chunk out the members of Kingzone. They go straight back over to it, and they are melting this down. True Shot Barrage barely going to scratch the surface of BBQ's health bars. Peanut trying to go forward. Baron down to 2,000. The red getting ready to come through. Will go ahead and confirm that one for BBQ.
8 minutes.
God, massive burst there. Yep. Onto Ignar, 1,118 damage. The Impale comes down. Cosmic Radiance has been cast already, and Peanut will stay alive. Lands the ultimate in onto Ghost, but no follow-up really available. Prey jumps forward briefly to get a little bit of damage in, but can't follow up for too much else, and seems like BBQ might just win this war of attrition as they wait for the next wave to try to finish off this turret.
We don't have the Baron buff duration here. Oh, one shot.
And there you go.
Not from full health, of course, but still, a kill comes in. This will guarantee this turret. It was looking like Kingzone was going to be the big winners because they were able to delay the Baron for so long. But they finally get the turret, and now 5v4. They want to break the base.
Redemption comes down. They're just trying to keep Ignar in the fight. You can see Khan is just trying to focus down this Thresh. But he can't push forward now. We'll just have to surrender this turret and the inhibitor. Things now getting a bit more dire for Kingzone. BBQ will go ahead and peel back. It's the wide use only as the sleep goes in on to Prey, and they're going to just have to surrender this Elder Dragon with 3 stacks over to BBQ. Trick speeding up, looking for a pick. BDD going to dash away here. Throws down the turret, but it's immediately going to get popped, and now BBQ are looking to knock down this final inner turret.
Baron has fallen, but like you say, this Elder Dragon's going to be on for a while, just zoning them away.
Forge God coming.
Another zoning or an ultimate.
Oh, the Forge God hook comes in. They're going to be dragging him out,
Dead.
and that's going to be Khan going down. Great target there by Trick. Just no way for him to get away, and that is going to be another inhibitor going down here into the mid lane. Kingzone trying to hold off. Bot still trying to respawn. Top going to be taken yet again.
I believe Khan had used his oranges for sustain, as far as I can tell. We'll have to get the replay to confirm. Wasn't able to get out. Maybe you're looking for another pick to guaranteed end the game, but they should be able to do it here, Achilles. It is 5v4 with Baron.
Ignar missing that hook, or missing that flay, but finds the hook there onto Prey. He'll cleanse that one off immediately. Impale
Almost
about
available.
to be back up, and yeah, it's going to be one Nexus turret getting taken down. Fate's Call comes through, trying to keep them alive. Redemption falling in on top of the Cosmic Radiance does keep Kingzone in the fight for a little bit longer, but Gorilla's still going to go down. Now Peanut dashes away, has to go back to the fountain, and it's going to be Prey going down. Seems like BBQ have finally done it. BDD trying to fire away, trying to get a kill. Finally puts himself on the board with a kill onto the Thresh, but that's it. They are done. The streak is over, and BBQ, after the long break, after suffering an 0-2 loss to MVP, come out in Game 1 and take down Kingzone Dragon X.
And a reward for a smart draft and a great game plan where they shut down the bot lane of Kingzone. So often a position of power for Kingzone. They ganked it relentlessly. Peanut is never there. They were able to take it down, and it ends up being a big victory for BBQ.
Absolutely insane from BBQ. Have to be reeling after that victory, but it was a long road for them to close this out. It wasn't simple. Kingzone gave them a run for their money. Can they do it again?
And Kingzone still have this big match against Afrika in a couple of days, just 2 days on Saturday, and they've made a couple of mistakes here. Playing around bot side, they left themselves open to be abused by the Skarner, opting into the Zoe with no clear answer, and also opting into sheer scaling against BBQ, but credit to BBQ for beating the strongest opposition we have in Korea, playing their own game, and welcome back Trick, double MVP of the EULCS in 2016. His game on Skarner was great, and the big reason they took such a massive lead in the early game.
Yeah, beautifully done by him. Great way to return and reaffirm yourself as the starting jungler here for BBQ.